How you doing? It's Quite here. In this video, I really want to show you a productivity chart that has really shaped my entire life in terms of productivity and goal achievement. A lot of people think that if you want to become successful at something, there's just a million things you need to do. If you study successful people, they're always doing the few things very well. They're not doing everything very well. They're doing the very few things that makes the most difference. So let's have a look at it. Okay, so this is the productivity chart, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example. Let's say that I want to become a master at sales, right? So there's a lot of things that you need to learn in terms of sales. So for example, you got the follow-up there, you got the objections. If you want to become good at demonstrations, you can do that as well. You got lead generation, qualifying your prospects. You got to learn how to close. You got to email people. You got to phone them. You got to do cold calling, appointments, and negotiation. There's a lot of things that you have to do in order to become really great at sales. And if you become really great at sales, obviously you make lots of money. But you know what? There's only a few things that you need to master in order to become great at sales. And I believe it's only just these two things. Number one is lead generation, and number two is closing. If you can just become really great at generating leads in sales, then it doesn't really matter how good you are in handling objections, follow-up, and so forth. Because if you've got thousands and thousands of leads, then your sales skills can suck a bit because you've got a lot of leads to work with. But if you don't have any leads, but you're really great at closing people, cold calling on stuff, but you got no leads, then you're just not going to make it. Number two is closing. Closing is everything. If you know how to ask right questions and then close them to move on to the next step, then that's it. Okay, so in my experience, it's lead generation and closing. So let's demonstrate this. This is the productivity chart. So what a lot of people do is there's a lot of activities. So as I was saying before, there's a lot of things that you need to do every single day that works towards your goals. So for example, in sales, once again, there was emailing, there was lead generation, there was closing, there was follow-up, there was a lot of stuff, right? And this is not just with sales, but with real estate, with relationships, whatever it is that you're trying to master. And the thing is that this is not just sales, this is for everything. So if you were to just do everything, you'll get results up to that par level, right? So it's probably like a level 1. So if you learn all these things, okay, fine, you're learning how to follow up, close, all those type of things, right? But there's only a few things that you do that is going to make the biggest difference. So for example, if all you did was just learn lead generation and you learn how to close, just those two, that would make a big difference, a huge difference. So this is what you want to aim for, okay? Now try and think of it in your scenario. So if you're trying to get the best results in your life and you're trying to master some sort of skill, then think about the few things that you need to work on that will make the biggest difference. What is it? So if you were to write a huge list of things on your list and you need to do this, you need to do this, there's a whole bunch of things. There's only a few things that you need to do on that list that will make the biggest difference. And that's the real big secret. That's the huge secret of life, is that keep looking for the few things that will make the biggest difference in your life. We don't have that much time to do everything. But if you just focus on what the most important things are in your life, in that particular project or whatever it is that you're working on, just focus on those very few things and that will make the biggest difference. All you need to do is just keep focusing on it every single day and you'll get the maximum results there. So as you can see, that there's a lot of things that you can work on, but if all you did was just focus on just a small few, that is going to make the biggest difference in your life. I always remember this. I always remember this productivity chart, and every single day when I'm working on something, I'm always thinking, is this going to give me the best return on investment of my time? If I learn this, will it make the biggest difference? And for example, going back to the sales example, is that if I want to get the most out of my sales, I need to learn how to do more lead generation. So I've been learning Google Ads. So I've been learning how to master Google Ads, how to create campaigns, put money in there, get leads. And I've been doing it for over about a month so far. So I've been studying it, practicing it. It's really tough. But that skill alone, last week I was able to get my first lead on Google Ads. And that really shaped everything. That changed everything. So now I'm able to put money down and get leads in, without depending on someone else. So that's an example of, if you focus on the right things, then that is going to really help you accelerate in life. So think about, if you really want to improve your weight, if you want to lose weight, what do you need to do? There's a lot of things you need to do, right? Nutrition, count calories, go to the gym, weights, high intensity workout, bench presses, all those type of things. But if there's only just 2 things that you focus on that make the biggest difference, what would it be? Well, in my experience, make sure you go to the gym every single day. You might not have to do the best workout, but just go every single day for a run or lift weights, whatever it is. Just try your best. Do that every single day. Just do that for 5 to 6 days a week. Number 2 is just count your calories. Just watch your calories, and that's it. Keep your calories under a certain amount, and that's it. I just did those 2 things, and I was able to make a huge difference in terms of my weight loss. Always think about, what are the few things that I need to do that will give me the best bang for my buck. So I hope this chart really helps you out. Let me know how you guys go in the comments. If you found this chart useful, let me know. I've got some more content on your way, and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next one. Cheers.